I'm Danielle Davis, and I've promised from the beginning of my campaign that I'll be honest with you. So, here's the hard truth. Growth is essential to Eagle's financial health and future. It's a popular campaign line to say you're for lower density or slowing growth. But when you look at the numbers, our city's biggest income sources, construction permits, development fees, property taxes, and sales tax revenues all depend on it. And keep in mind, sales taxes are allocated by the state per person, not per sale. In an environment where costs keep rising, it doesn't make fiscal sense to limit the very income that funds our city's operations. Eagle's comprehensive plan guides how we grow, but it can also be amended without city approval, which means changes could affect our city's finances without residents even realizing it. We need to fully understand those impacts before any updates are made. No project or idea, no matter how good, can move forward without funding. Money is always the limiting factor. And while private donations or partnerships can help, we must make sure they truly benefit the city, not just make the books look better on paper. That's why I believe in balancing private property rights, resident input, and Eagle's long-term financial health in every decision. That's my definition of smart growth, protecting what makes Eagle special while planning responsibly for the future. Public-private partnerships have been mentioned by other candidates as a way to ease the city's financial burden. And while they can be helpful, they need careful oversight. Builders or contractors can donate land or prepay fees expecting something in return later. And that's where transparency and accountability matter most. When I met with the Building Contractors Association, I was half jokingly asked if I'd support lowering contractor fees in Eagle. I didn't answer, and they didn't ask again, but it did make me wonder what answers came from the candidates they ultimately endorsed. That's why I've released all of my own responses publicly. Voters deserve to know where candidates stand. And let's talk about property taxes for a moment. Ada County sets the rate based on the city's total budget and total property values. When new construction increases the city's total value, the tax rate per homeowner actually goes down. Growth, while sometimes inconvenient, helps keep your tax rate stable or go even lower. But just because the city can increase its budget without raising your taxes doesn't mean it should. Responsible budgeting means planning for when growth slows, not building spending habits that depend on constant expansion. And finally, let's talk about business in Eagle. Local businesses bring convenience, jobs, and higher property values, but they also bring more traffic and can change the small town charm we all love. We need to be thoughtful about where new business goes and how it fits into our city's long-term vision. Downtown Eagle has heart, and we should keep it that way by supporting events that bring people to our local shops and highlight what makes Eagle unique. Take the Saturday Market. It's grown at City Hall, which benefits the city and residents, but some downtown businesses have seen a decline. There's a balance to be found, and I believe we can achieve it. Smart growth, transparency, and fiscal responsibility. That's what I stand for. I'm Danielle Davis, and I'd be honored to serve as your next Eagle City Council member. Together, we can protect what makes Eagle special while preparing it for a strong, sustainable future.